Lions gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
I'm lost in a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you all my life. Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time. Will you come with me and guide me through the dark? Stand by, watch me fall apart. I've always loved you more than you know. Father, don't you let me go. I need your light, like city nights and satellites. When I'm old and losing sight, carry me home all through the night. I need your love, I need your light, like city nights and satellites. When I'm old and losing sight, carry me home all through the night.
Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand. Call
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong, and I've been counting days to get away, to see you again. broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, trying to distract.
There we go. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another Twitch stream of the GLEC for Ohio Northern Rocket League.
Yes, and today's matchup will be Ohio Northern going against Ashland University. Should be a pretty good game. We'll see if Ohio Northern can take them down and get another win in GLEC.
So far, this squad has been a really good squad to be behind for its progress. As here, we're going to have Mosey defend the ball. Here comes Crib, locked out by Emptiness.
And now Mystic up with the ball. It's going to be a little bit awkward, but it's able to be cleared. And now Crib with the ball, going to send it over to the corner, but Dino is there. Doesn't get the greatest touch, though.
Really good shot there by Mosey, but it's cleared out. Now J-Rup's going to stay with it. Powerful shot toward the right corner. Does not get to the net in time.
And it seems like Tiffin?
Yeah, it's Tiffin.
Oh, it's
not
Tiffin.
Ashland.
Okay. Well, we're playing Tiffin instead. But anyways, what I was going to say is that Tiffin had the ball for most of it, but Dino's going to find the goal. Ohio Northern strikes first.
Take another look at this. Oh, J-Rup went for the bump. It made it so awkward, and that could not get to the right spot in time. 1-0 for ONU.
It's a good way to start out here. A minute and a half in. Now they'll have the ball to kick off as well. That one gets launched away by Mosey. Gets sent up to the wall. J-Rup meets it. Dino gets a 50. Comes in a good spot here on offense.
Very good spot here. Dino's awkward and net. Oh, and defender misses and Mosey cleans that one.
Ohio Northern just kind of left without boost. You can see there, Emptiness, Dino, both don't have boost. J-Rup was the only one with boost, and he's just unable to get to the ball. Tie game now. Off the kickoff, Mosey has the ball. It's taken away. That one's going to bounce off the crossbar, looking for a shot. Dino meets him there. Now J-Rup will take the ball. Ohio Northern looking to get something going here.
Solid air dribble. It's countered up by Crib, but it goes the other way. Now Mystic has a lot of space, but he just gives the ball straight to Dino. Off the wall. It's a past one, but doesn't get it past all three. Here's J-Rup with the shot. Got it.
Wow, what a good shot by J-Rup. And I think there was a double commit there from Tiffin just a little bit earlier. Yeah, right there. Just kind of threw their rotations off, and Ohio Northern gets another goal to take the lead back.
Delayed kickoff there goes in favor of the Polar Bears. Here's J-Rup with the shot, cleared up by Crib. All snuck it underneath them there.
Really did. Ohio Northern was so close to taking a 2-goal lead. They're still going to look to do it here. J-Rub gets a hit, but it gets cleared away.
Ooh, oh, holy demos. We had 3 demos in the matter of 5 seconds.
Didn't really benefit either team, though.
Yeah, the ball just stayed midfield as right now that no team is making possession of it really well. Just kind of hitting it back and forth. Here's Crib with a follow-up to Mosey, but Mosey misses and J-Up clears. Here's Dino with a breakaway, and it's off.
That was a wide open net, too. Unfortunately, just couldn't find the shot. Ohio Northern still holding on to the 1-goal lead here as we are under 2 minutes left in game number 1. As a demo comes through.
Dino's awkward in that corner with no boost. Mosey 50s, beautiful save by J-Up off of the goal line. Now here's Thick, he's last man, has to challenge it off the back wall. Yup, Mosey misses, so Empty's got a shot, puts it low, Thick saves. Now Crib's gonna boom this one out.
Well, this could be awkward for Ohio Northern. Emptiness is there, that one gets sent out, but it's gonna come back in front. Dino's there.
Good pass there to J-Rub. Good 50 to Dino, does he have the shot? No, it's wide.
Definitely some good opportunities
Oh,
from Ohio Northern, but they're gonna get caught out here. Tiffin ties the game.
Last man pushed up so far upfield and Crib, even though he has hardly any boost, just has a wide open net for that.
It's been a very good game so far, all tied up with only 1:17 left. See if Ohio Northern can try to take this win.
There's Mosey. Here's Crib looking for a 50. Mosey fakes the ball. That's an open net.
Oh, and that's a demo as well.
Oh.
That was a really good play from Tiffin. It's not a good touch there. He launched it towards the net. The demo comes through, and there's just nobody else back for Ohio Northern. Still need to find a goal here with 1:04 left. Plenty of time to do it. Dino with the ball, going to take it off the wall. J-Rub up, gets met, but it's still going to be in front of the net. And Tiffin's able to get the clear out.
Minute to go. Both sides trying to fight possession as this falls its way into the orange half. Here's a shot. Oh, it's wide. Good opportunity for J-Rub to take a shot there, but no boost. Still gets a crazy amount of power. Ends up wide to the left. Here's Mosey, awkward off the backboard.
Ohio Northern are doing a good job of keeping possession of the ball here in the last minute, trying to get a goal. This could be a chance here.
Far down and out.
15 seconds to go. Ohio Northern is slowly running out of time.
Crib. Oh, there might have been a double commit there. Yeah, it is. Thick is the last one back. Booms it to the other side of the field. And that may look like it's going to be it for game 1.
It's a good game from both sides, but Ohio Northern unfortunately falls. Gives up a couple late goals. They drop game 1, 3-2. Pretty good game there, huh?
Yeah, it was. I mean, both sides had their shot at maintaining possession a little bit better there at the end. And Tiffin just had the time advantage on their hand. They didn't have to go fight for that extra goal. And when we went all in, it just did not work. But nonetheless, Tiffin did have the more amount of shots there. It was 7-5.
Yeah, and each one of their members also scored a goal there. So all of them chiming in. Hopefully Ohio Northern can find their way back here in game number 2 and force the series to be tied yet again.
I think there might be a team taking a timeout because they all left their teams.
You just got a comment there from
That's
J-Rup. Okay, that's what I thought. It says hold up. There we go. Looks like everybody's back in now. But yeah, Ohio Northern going to try to fight their way back. They dropped game 1 in a really good game, but they have a chance here to tie the series in game number 2 as we're underway.
This one's going to be wide open. possession here from Mosey. Gets it off of the top of the net. Here now, here's Mystic following it up, and a little bit of a double commit right there. It's going to be a really awkward spot here. When he's all boosted up, though, might have an opportunity for a breakaway if a 50 falls through. There's a miss out of empty. Now here comes Jera. Brings it to the corner. That one just gets 50'd out all the way to the other side. Crib reads it. So does Dino. And here's empty with a shot. Gets touched at the end there. Slows down some momentum. Now here's Crib. That's going to be wide. Jake saves. Good flick over one. Maintains possession with it. Has an open net. Cashes in.
What a shot from J-Rup. That was literally all him. He had it all the way back in the unused corner. Gets a pop. And just has an open net. There's nobody there. Another good start for Ohio Northern. We'll see if they can close this one out, though. Still plenty of time.
4 minutes is plenty of time to have a game fall away from you real fast. Comes Crib with a shot. Cleared out by J-Rup. Goes right back to Crib off the back wall. And he just booms that one out. Dino races to get to it, but doesn't get there in time. Really good passing plays right now, even though some of them are going to the wrong team.
See the physicality also coming out from Ohio Northern. There was a demo there and then a bump as well. They're just trying to clear a path for the net. Oh, that was so close there. That would have been an insane 50 to get that in the net.
Would have been a powerful dunk indeed. Now here's Mystic. He's got no boost, but Crib follows that one up. 50. He's going to land over towards Mystic, but he doesn't have a shot.
Oh, Mosey have one there on target. It's going to get cleared out.
Open.
Dino is up for that.
Double?
Looking for a double, and he finds it.
Beautiful double there as J-Rup just feeds him this perfect pass. No one's up from Tiffin, and Dino just has an easy shot for a double, and of course he's going to hit that.
Yeah, this is a good response from Ohio Northern after dropping that first game. Got to keep the pressure up here. I like the physicality that they've had. We'll see if they can keep that up here with still 3 minutes to go in game number 2.
Gets definitely for his efforts as he clears it over. Here comes Empty. He's going to read it perfectly. Going to be a good shot. Just takes the corner boost here. Tiffin has no boost. They have 30 boosts combined right now.
Another demo. Is that on target?
No, it's not.
I've seen a lot of shots from Ohio Northern be off target, even if the net is open. Could cost them later on, but for now, at least they're going to hold on to the 2-goal lead.
Pinch? Oh!
Wow. What a pinch from J-Rup.
Pinches are so hard to read when they're coming down. Mosey here just finds himself upfield. No chance to get back to that.
Ohio Northern looking very strong here in game number 2. Got a 3-goal lead. They're going to look to add on. Off the kickoff, maybe.
Ooh, that fake. Oh. Not sure if it was a fake or going for a demo, but he made it look really believable for a fake. You know, and you just keeping up this pressure. Tiffin is not making really good touches on trying to clear this out. They're going right back to the blue team. Now here's J-Rup off the back, cleared off by Mystic.
And Ohio Northern is just doing an incredible job of keeping possession. So close to adding a 4th goal.
That would have been a really good goal to read it off of the post there. Nonetheless, it's still 3-0 with 2 minutes to go.
And I feel like this is the first time Tiffin has had offense this entire game. It just felt like Ohio Northern's been keeping them on their side the entire time and keeping pressure. Oh, that's a whiff there, and luckily Ohio Northern doesn't get punished for it.
What a beautiful clear out towards that net. Is that in? No, it's wide, but playing a really dangerous game with letting that ball get so close to your net. Unfortunately for Tiffin, it does not go through, but they still need to find 3 here to give themselves a chance to fight for an overtime in game 2. This might be 1.
Oh, what a save. You could tell Tiffin is going to try to start getting desperate. I mean, they're down 3 goals and they're running out of time now. Just over a minute to go.
Oh.
Dino looks to make it a 4-goal game. It's going to come to mid. Mosey's going to send it into the corner, and Crib is up, but he gets beat by Dino. Ohio Northern looking to close this out.
Here's Mosey with a shot. It's going to be cleared off the line by Dino again. Follow-up is unfortunately not saved. I think there was a bump there at the end.
Yeah, there was a double commit there, and yep, a bump. Well, I don't know if there was a bump there. He looked pretty far off, but no matter what, Tiffin got the goal. 51 seconds. Ohio Northern's got to try to hold on to this 2-goal lead now.
Here's Crib forced to bring it back towards his half. As Crib gets demoed by Dino. Here's J-Rup. Makes Mystic awkward. Empty's there.
Surprised how far up Ohio Northern is playing. You saw how both the people on offense really didn't have much boost. Nonetheless, they're wasting time. Tiffin still needs 2 goals to tie this one up. Now looking for a passing play. Gets saved by Mystic. That one cleared away. J-Rup gonna take it over to the right side. Mystic there. Gonna set up a demo. I think that's gonna do it for this one.
Unless Crib is there, he is. But it will not matter. As ONU responds quickly with 3 fast strikes at the net, they take game 2.
And what a response from Ohio Northern. They started fast in game number 1, but unfortunately they dropped that game at the end. This time they got the 3-goal lead and didn't allow them to come back.
I mean, we can see the shot differential. Unfortunately, stream can't. But, wow, 15 shots to 6 there. I mean, it must have been a lights-out performance by ONU on offense, and it was. J-Rup 2 for 5, Dino 1 for 3, and Empty somehow going 0 for 7 on shooting. I know what that's like.
Yeah, and also Mystic himself on Tiffin had 5 saves, so you could just tell how much pressure is being put on Tiffin by Ohio Northern when they're going to look to keep that up in game number 3 to try to take the lead in the series.
Indeed, it's just pretty much a best of 5, 3-game victories away. And the series is yours. We're just going to take a very all-important game 3.
Find out, but Ohio Northern going to look to start off strong again. That one gets cleared all the way to Ohio Northern's half, but Empty clears it away. Now that one clear. The ball's getting thrown all over the place here. Look at that pinch.
That is a beautiful Cuxer pinch right into Mystic's hands.
It's hard to keep up with what was going on right there. The ball was just getting sent out, but what a pinch.
That's just a beautiful read.
Yeah, J-Rup was not able to read the ball, but Mystic was, and Tiffin, for the first time, scores first in this series. Look to add a second. Mosey gets 50 by Empty. That one gonna go out of the corner.
Oh.
Mystic there, but he misses.
Empty just left.
Oh.
So now it's a 3v2. I think there's gonna be some sort of pause.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back. Okay, show goes on. No pause. No score change.
Interesting. Now Empty. Gonna clear it out. Dino's there, but Mystic is able to clear it away. J-Rup doesn't get a touch. He also gets demoed. He has to make a save. It's still in front of the net, but Dino's able to clear it away.
1 minute passes here, and Tiffin still got that 1-goal lead. Could it be a second? No, it's gonna get cleared out. However, that ball did not leave their half one bit.
Yeah, the start of this game is completely opposite.
Oh, what a fake.
From last game, we saw Ohio Northern have so much pressure, and this time it's been Tiffin. Finally, Ohio Northern breaks out. This could be a shot opportunity. It's off the bar and out.
Hard to ask for that one back. I mean, the bump looked like it was going through by Dino, and that net was open, but don't worry, J-Rup gets it right back for him. 1-1.
Good response here from Ohio Northern. They weathered the early pressure pretty well, only allowed 1 goal. They were able to finally find some offense. We're now tied up yet again.
Tied series, tied game 3. Knotted up as close as we can get.
Ohio Northern back on offense. Crib's gonna have the ball. J-Rup steals it. Crib still gets a touch. J-Rup back with the ball. He keeps receiving the ball from Tiffin. It's now Mystic and Mosey kind of run into each other there. Jarrett gonna take the ball. This could be a chance for Ohio Northern to take the lead. Unfortunately, not able to get to the ball. Back in front, a shot. Nope, that was off target from Dino. Now J-Rup over to empty. It's wide open. Ohio Northern take the lead.
I forgot he rocks the Miku goal explosion.
He's rocking all Miku stuff. Look at that.
It's been a while since I managed to practice with this varsity squad. I mean, it's hard to run across them in ranked.
I don't know if I'd say luckily or unluckily run into varsity in ranked one time. Only lost 1-0. A bunch of demos coming through from Tiffin. This net could be open, but Mystic shoots it off.
Flicks it wide to the right. I mean, there was nobody there by ONU to defend that in that scenario, but that looks like a weird place to put a flick. Now here's the situation here. There is only like 2 people on the field that are fully boosted up. Now it's kind of fixed. Both people that were challenging the ball from both sides had no boost. They were just slowly crawling for the ball. Crib gets demoed by MP. And now, Dino brings it up, but it immediately goes right back. And now J-Rup backwards manages to still get that save. There wasn't really too much pressure in his face. He wasn't getting demoed or bumped or anything like that. But
Yeah,
still,
neither side really has possession. I feel like maybe Tiffin a little bit, but it seems to get cleared out a lot. It's now Mystic takes the ball to the corner, gets a touch here. 50 out back into the corner. Now J-Rup has full possession of the ball, gets it around 1, but Mystic's there to keep the danger away.
He tries to fight for possession here, and Mystic just reads it so well, and no one is back for ONU.
Wow, what a play from Mystic here. Dino was just not expecting a pinch off the ceiling. Good shot from Mystic, and we're all tied up again with 1:17. I feel like we were in this exact same situation in game 1. Another demo from Dino. Not gonna do much as Mosey has the ball. Gets it around Dino, gets one more touch. J-Rup's gonna be there. Double commit from Tiffin.
Could be a chance for a breakaway if Mystic doesn't get a good touch. He doesn't get one at all. Mosey jumps in for him. 50'd out towards middle. Mosey clears. Crib is the only one from Tiffin that has boost right now.
Yeah, and he's gonna take the play here. J-Rup there. Empty up on the
He's
ball.
the only one up.
Again, though, just nothing promising from either side. As we approach 30 seconds to go. Could be staring at overtime here in game 3.
Ooh, double miss there. One from each side goes. Dino tries to get a bump on Mystic. Is still bumping him on the corner. Are they in a Rule 1 on that wall?
I am not sure. We're going to have to get another view. What a pass, and it's saved by Mosey.
I think they are not in a Rule 1 because I think all of them just went their own way. But I don't see Dino on the field at all. Are they actually?
That one drops to the floor, so if there was a Rule 1, it's no longer there. Our first overtime game in this series. Who's
that
going to
one's
take the
behind
series
J-Rup.
lead?
Has to bring it back. Mosey. No boost. Bumps J-Rup off the ball. It's going to give Tiffin a chance for possession, but no, they back away. Leave it all for ONU, and especially Dino. Gets it middle, but it doesn't go anywhere. Now J-Rup tries to read it from the ceiling corner. Does not work. Dino gets bumped. Mosey's shot not there. Both sides exchanged a really good chance for a goal opportunity, but none have been found.
Now Crib's going to have full possession of this ball, just sends it. Empty gets it off the wall. Ohio Northern kind of awkward here. They don't have a lot of boost, and they're still able to clear it away.
And they even got that 50 there. J-Rup might have a chance for an open net. Oh,
Is that Empty that just hit it?
I think it was.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. J-Rup gets the goal, and Ohio Northern take game 3 in overtime.
Just a beautiful setup there, and Mystic has to win the 50 on J-Rup, and in that situation, I don't think the goalie wins that anytime.
No, not at all. And what A couple of games here from Ohio Northern. They drop game 1. They take game 2, 3-1. And here they take this one in overtime. But it's been quite the series thus far. We take a look at some of the stats. J. Rupp, 2 goals, an assist and a save. And for Empty, he had 1 goal, 2 assists and a save. So great game from Ohio Northern.
Yeah, it was a really good game. They still managed to find this rotation of well-rounded offense, but managed to get back on defense just as much as they needed to. 3 saves by ONU, 1 by each player. Tiffin had 2, and that was 1 by Mystic, and the other one was by Mosey. But still, a really close game back and forth here. It's going to be a good battle of which offense is more high caliber.
Yes, and now Ohio Northern sits here with a 2-1 series advantage. They have a chance to put this one on match point if they can take game number 4. I think for Tiffin, really, it's been Mystic that's been quite the player thus far. I told you that he had 5 saves in the previous game. Here he had 2 goals, had 500 points. His teammates, I think, combined for maybe 500. They both had 200 and odd something, but this is going to be an important game. Either Ohio Northern puts us on match point or Tiffin ties us in the series.
Will this be a magical series? Oh, game's starting, and there is only Dino on the field. I think there might have been some sort of issue.
I'm not sure what is going on.
Yeah, they're going to have to reset this game because at this kickoff there was only 1 person in game. So, as it's still going to be 2-1 for ONU, but this will end up being a series little break here as they're going to have to reset this game for...
Who is AdPat?
Who is AdPat?
I don't know who this is, but they just scored for Ohio Northern. Now everybody's left the game, so we've had quite a lot of difficulties though so far in this series. We had Empty leave halfway through the game this time. Not sure what happened, just neither of the teams were ready. So we're going to reset here. Again, Ohio Northern has the lead 2-1 in the series. They're going to look to put us on match point.
Sounds like there's some sort of issue with Empty, I think is what it is, because he randomly left in that one game, and then when nobody else was joining for game 4, we all saw at the end that Empty joined, but now he's no longer in ONU's official party. So, can't have a good series without a good old tech pause.
Oh yes, you see that all over the place in Rocket League now. So it's just something you can't get away from, and obviously it struck us here in the series. I don't know if that's him that's back in the party or not.
That is him.
Okay, so we might be getting back into the game here shortly, but it does appear we are. So finally, we'll get an actual start to game number 4 here. So both teams are hopefully ready to go. No more pauses here.
And it does look like we have everybody. All right. Oh, is the game just kicking him out of the party?
That could happen.
The chat, I forgive you. Only this time. If it happens again, capital punishment?
Capital punishment.
All right.
We're going to start game 4 now. Ohio Northern's going to look to start us offensively, but Mystic's able to clear it away. J-Rupp going to delay it a bit. But Mystic continues to get touches on the ball. That ball goes right to Dino.
Odd choice to hit it in that direction towards Mosey as now he's awkward. J-Rupp misses, but no one is there to score. Here's Dino trying to wave dash, catch it. 50, it's up. J-Rupp fakes. No one is really there. It's the Tiffin University broadcast channel just join the match. We're a little late on this one, but we got 1 minute off the clock, and it is still 0-0. And the boost situation right now on both sides is really taking a toll. Crib's the only one on Tiffin that has a good amount of boost. Owen uses just a little split. Now it looks like they got a good amount. Oh, but Dino misses that redirect pass there.
I feel like it's just been kind of awkward for both teams to start this game. Maybe that pause did something to both. But Ohio Northern has been the closest one really to finding a goal in this one so far, as we're a minute and a half in. I believe this might be the longest we've gone without a team scoring. Ohio Northern's going to look to be the one to score.
Mosey misses on the ball there. Now Mystic. He's going to maintain possession here. JF's going to challenge him quite well. Even backwards, gets it past Crib. There was a good open net opportunity, but it's going to be wide to the right. JF gets a good pass here. Is anybody from ONU to catch it? Yes, Dino. Going to leave it towards empty. Back to Dino. No, Mosey manages that one quite well. And the Tiffin defense survives without conceding a goal here. But now it is ONU's turn on defense. Do they have the same answer? And it looks like it's going to be in a good spot to say yes. However, that bump, there's the good 50. Now we'll see what Mystic does when he brings up this ball. Gets it past one, 50's the other. Mosey gets demoed by Dino. Now Crib, awkward. Tara clears it over to the other side. And it's still back and forth. And it's a very intense game 4.
You can tell just how much pressure is on this game, like I talked about. Ohio Northern could be on match point if they win, and Tiffin could force a series tie. It's just such a difference. As Tiffin's going to take the ball here, J-Rupp going to collect it, going to look to take it to the wall, but he gets 50 by Mosey. Empty will clear it away. Gets another touch, maybe, I'm not quite sure. The camera angle was a little weird there. That one gets to mid. J-Rupp is there, but he gets blocked by Mystic.
Ooh, good pass there for Dino, and it's cleared off the line. Beautiful save by Mystic, but also a beautiful shot there by Dino. Is Dino coming as last man here to try to aid his boostless teammates? Doesn't look like it will in the best way. They're going to try to take this back their side and kind of get a reset on things, but Crib lurking in the corner makes things always more stressful for this ONU defense that has been battle tested and proven so far in this game 4.
Yeah, we are approaching a minute left in this game with no score. First time we've seen that. Both teams have, Ohio Northern has basically scored 3 goals in every game aside from game.
Crib gets demoed. Here's a chance for a breakaway, but Mystic cuts into that one.
Mystic has full boost. He gets it past one. Now I'm going to come out of the corner. Ohio Northern a little awkward, but they're still keeping it out of the net so far. A
Mystic
demo.
now gets demoed. These
That's
demos,
going to clear things up for Ohio Northern for sure.
yeah, these demos can be all important and really tied up series. Because all it takes is one, or a bump like that as J-Rupp got launched to the other side of the field. In fact, he's right by the ball again.
Yeah, we're staring at a second consecutive overtime unless one of these teams can find something. 10 seconds left.
Get the pass one. Tiffin is getting beat on these commits by Dino. He's getting the hit pass, but here's a musty attempt by Mystic, and it goes wide. And now, no goal conceded in the regulation. Now we go to bonus time. Does ONU go to match point, or we go into game 5 with the series knotted up at 2?
They'll essentially be in a best-of-3 scenario. In that case, as J-Rupp going to take the ball. Got Mosey behind him.
It's in front.
Empty made a good choice not to push on that one because I feel like that would have gotten behind Ohio Northern. Is now Mystic will clear that one away. J-Rupp right there into the corner. Gets a touch. Ooh, away from Ohio Northern there. Mystic gets over one.
Pass. Good clear out by Dino. That's a really important role as this third man, and unfortunately Mystic is a little too fast to that one. Dino trying his best to get it to clear out. He gets beat by Crib. Empty is there, but Mystic just shoots it right over him.
Yeah, poor Empty. He was literally alone back there. He had to try to read what Mystic was going to do, just unable. And Tiffin has tied up this series. This looks like it could have the chance to go the distance here, as both teams have found a couple of good games. We look at this one and look at this. Everybody had 100 points except for Mystic, who had 400.
Mystic just had an open chance there off of the pass from Crib, and that's all it was. I mean, ONU, after having, like, what was it, 17 shots in one game? This game, they only had 2.
Yikes. Complete opposite of what we've seen in the past couple games. I feel like they're almost as everybody's leaving again. Empty rejoin the match.
I think he just keeps getting kicked.
Okay, looks like we're going to get into game 5, but this one's going to be interesting. At this point, we are now in a best-of-3 scenario. The first team to win 2 more games wins this series, as we're all tied up at 2. Ohio Northern had the 2-1 series lead, but Tiffin has brought it back, and game 5 is underway. Mystic gets 50 by Empty. Now J-Rup with the ball. Gets another 50 over 1, and it's in the net.
Cash money right there. 9 seconds is all it took. They didn't even score at all in game 4. And then now in 9 seconds into game 5, J-Rup snatches one into the net.
Another great start for Ohio Northern. It's either they don't score until late in the game, or they score within the first 30 seconds of the game. That's what it seems like thus far. A huge clear out. That's off the bar, and it's in for J-Rup. Ohio Northern striking quickly here in game 5. (2-0) lead for Ohio Northern as they look to put this one on match point. Ooh, Empty fakes, makes Crib go. Mosey up, gets 50. That's going to go to the wall. Mystic there, doesn't get the read on the ball. Dino takes it into the corner. Can he get something going for Ohio Northern? He's unable to. Now Empty gets 50. Still in front of the net. Mosey's going to clear to the corner. Ohio Northern keeps putting the ball in front of the net, putting pressure on Tiffin, and they're finally going to be able to break out. We're finally a minute into this game. Dino with a good 50, J-Rup up, but Mystic's there to read him. So much offense from Ohio Northern. Tiffin's starting to have to make some good saves just to not allow a goal. J-Rup with a pass over to Dino. Saved by Mystic, he was so awkward. Now Tiffin looking to find their way down the field. J-Rup gets a 50, Mosey's there, and he will find one for Tiffin.
It's just one of those breakaway opportunities when you have a 3-on-1. I mean, they did all their best that they could. I thought it was funny that Tiffin had 0 boost across all their players for that shot.
Yeah, I know. And whatever 50 happened in front of the goal line was definitely interesting because the camera was really far away. Couldn't really tell what happened. I just saw that Mosey was going for the shot.
Gotta love Bacchus Mud.
Yeah, camera angles aren't the best, but, you know. Ooh. Now J-Rup looking for a 3rd goal from Ohio Northern, but the score will remain 2-1 in favor of Ohio Northern. A demo comes through on Dino, but Empty gets a great 50 looking for a shot and save from Mystic.
J-Rup misses on that corner there. Now Dino is going to be an awkward spot here against Mystic. Can he save it? No.
Mystic literally did all of this by himself. He got the save earlier. Just gets a nice dribble on the ball. Dino tries to jump up, but unable to get the read. And Tiffin has brought this one back after trailing 2-0 early.
Delayed kickoff there. Wins that little cheat up. However, it does not go on the orange half. It's J-Rup, Musty to Dino.
Oh, that
Is
one's just
unfortunately
off.
wide. Does a really good musty into a pass.
Was Ohio Northern have found some really good passes in this series thus far. They're going to have to work together to find some more, try to take this lead. Ooh. A lot of demos. I've noticed how violent both these teams have been with the amount of demos we've seen. 2 minutes remaining here in game number 5. We're all tied up at 2. Tiffin gonna look to make it 3. Not quite. Now J-Rupp gonna clear the one away. Crib is the only one back.
The fake. Oh, doesn't get the bump. I like the idea there. Especially when you have those 1v1 scenarios where you know you don't have a whole lot of boost, and Crib could have been sitting there a full boost. Matter of fact, he was. To just take a good shot at like doing a little pop-up fake and go for the bump. It really throws people off. But Crib was not fooled. As Dino 50s it over. It's empty. He's gonna have a lot of space here. What's he gonna do with it? Reset. Oh my. That could have been a really good shot.
That would have been an amazing shot. Now Dino gonna look for one of his own, gonna pass it down to Empty, but he gets 50 by the entire team of Tiffin.
A triple commit on the line there. I mean, they were all coming from different directions, not going straight forward.
What a fake! And Dino scores it to take the lead.
You cannot write it up any better. J-Rupp leaves it for Dino, and he puts it up as high as he can over Mosey.
All 3 members of Tiffin were all in front of the net right there. Just none of them could get the read, and now Ohio Northern gonna look to hold on to this 1-goal lead to be on match point.
Here's Crib taking a shot, gonna be denied by J-Rupp as he's gonna manage to stay with it through all the bumps. The musty is not there.
Under a minute to go. Empty. Gonna try to pass the ball over to Dino. It's a little wide, but it's for J-Rupp instead. And Ohio Northern takes a 2-goal lead.
Just a beautiful setup there. J-Rupp had a lot of opportunities to throw it wherever he wanted in that net. And now in the dying moments of game 5, it looks like ONU has built up a good lead to where they can be comfortable and don't have to rush up.
Yeah, we've only seen 2-goal swings in this game so far.
I was gonna say, remember how they're all pushed up? Yeah, they were right there. They got really lucky that one wasn't on net. Now Crib, 50s with J-Rupp. Dino clears it out. J-Rupp's upfield. Is he gonna try to get a pass over to Empty? Yes, he is.
Talked about the passing game for Ohio Northern. We've seen it so much here late in this game number 5. It's worked out. Now Mystic with the ball, gonna look for a shot. It's over, but it's off the post.
That one looked like it was in from our angle, but I'm sure it did not fool the Polar Bears at all.
As Ohio Northern has done enough to be on match point. This is huge for them. They only have to win one more game now to win the series. They go from scoring none in the previous game to scoring 4, 3 of them coming from J-Rupp.
And they went from 2 shots to 12.
While allowing only 6 from Tiffin, so they doubled their shot amount as Empty leaves the match again.
I think he's having connection issues. It's really weird. No, he's back again.
Yeah, and Mosey on the other team actually left. But again, look at this. Mystic, 640 points, 1 goal, 1 assist, 4 saves. He has been that guy for Tiffin.
And Crib's got to take some sort of timeout here. I think they're also having connection issues too.
Unless they're actually like taking a timeout. That could be the possibility. But Ohio Northern looking good. All they have to do now is just close this one out. Because if Tiffin is able to win this next game, we're going to game 7.
And we got to get ready for our match here soon.
I know. We have a match to play tonight as well. So we've got a lot of Rocket League happening here at Ohio Northern today. As obviously varsity's playing. JV will be playing here soon, as well as 3rd and 4th string. So a lot of Rocket League happening. Hopefully all 4 of our teams can find a W today.
It would be nice if that's the case. I mean, originally we were supposed to play each other in the season, then ECAC said, nope, we're going to flip the entire schedules around. Now we're all in a big jumble. And hey, it just brings more opportunities to bring more hardware home, right?
That's right. Now we have 4 teams. Yeah. 4 teams that could possibly make a playoff run. Obviously, with 3rd and 4th being in the same division still, only one team could bring home that hardware. And the same thing for JV and varsity, I believe, are also in the same division, but they could still play in the playoffs. So hopefully we bring some sort of hardware home like we did last semester.
Could you imagine an ONU versus ONU final for the hardware? I mean, granted, both teams are getting medals, but that would just be a really awkward conversation to have at the end of the game because one side's getting gold, the other side's getting silver. I mean, no matter what, you're still bringing hardware home if you just both get out of the respective semis, even if you land on the right spot.
Mm-hmm. It'd be crazy to see like both JV and varsity and 3rd and 4th all make the finals in their respective divisions and have to fight each other for the crown. It would be quite interesting, but that's what we can hope for.
I mean, if that scenario plays out, that's already a guarantee that Ohio Northern takes 1/3 of the division's hardwares home. So you can have a good scenario there.
You really do. As, I mean, well, ONU took home a lot of hardware in the fall, obviously, with JV and varsity both winning their respective divisions, and a couple of the other games also won their divisions as well. So don't mind that guy back there. He's just chilling. As we are awaiting to see when Game 6 is going to get underway. Not sure what the problem is this time, because Empty's actually in the game, so.
There's Mosey. Mosey was originally the first one that left before they called timeout, so the lobby is full of spectators. We'll have to see if we get going here.
Again, for those of you that may just be tuning in, Ohio Northern is currently up in the series 3-2 over Tiffin, and they have a chance to close it out right here. Totally didn't see that. Oh, man.
I guess while I'm waiting, I can just go text our matches captain.
Yeah, might as well make sure everything's good for our matchup tonight. Maybe.
The second I text him, it looks like we're all good to go tonight.
All right. Finally, Game 6 is going to be underway here. Ohio Northern looking to close it out, get the 4-2 dub over Tiffin, and have to avoid a Game 7.
I mean, the last time I was casting in a match here for this Rocket League squad, it was just at the same time that you guys were playing your JV finals, and then this one for the fall 2025, they actually went to Game 7 in their series. I guess it was like something Kentucky, if I remember. I forget what school it was. Nonetheless, ONU grabbed both Game 7s. A lot more intense for the varsity, though. They went to overtime with Big Ant bringing it home. I think it was like 30 seconds in. But now, new year, new team a little bit. Zant's now on the JV.
I'll look to see him a little bit later on today. JV plays their matchup. As Ohio Northern looking to strike first here, as they've done in most of the games in this series, as we're now a minute in without a score. Hit from Mosey, going to go mid, but it's going to be cleared out by Empty. Over to Dino, out of the corner. Demo coming through, off the wall. Get cleared away by Tiffin.
Criff is awkward there, and Empty, yeah, he just has that one. Criff was just really awkward inside his own net.
He was literally like hanging from the top of the goal there.
He made a really good attempt at trying to block where Empty was going to throw that.
Nonetheless, Ohio Northern once again striking first. And now all they got to do is hold on for 3.5 minutes to close this out.
A very tedious task, especially in a game of Rocket League. Good demo there by Dino, and that shot's going to be wide.
Now Crib takes the ball, gets it around J-Rup, gets a 50 with Dino. Mosey will take it up the wall, doesn't have a lot of boost. That one gets cleared out. It's now Mystic with the ball, gonna grab that mid boost. That one gets launched. Mosey's gonna have to make a touch. Tiffin, keep out any danger for now, but Ohio Northern's still striking.
Oh, Dino about landing in front of Mosey there to get the dunk. It's been an aerial battle right now in the orange half. Now it finally breaks over. The J-Rup reads it perfectly. Now Dino's up, wins that aerial so easily. That one's gonna be off the post.
That is so unfortunate. That net was wide open and unfortunately just couldn't get the shot on target. Still a good attempt though. Oh, this could be awkward for Dino. He gets a good 50 and keeps that one out.
Mystic gets demoed in the background by Dino. This is gonna give J-Rup plenty of space. Not a lot of boost. Takes a fake instead of actually going for the shot. Now Dino lays it for J-Rup. Trying to bring it around the corner. Doesn't get the best 50s. Crib was ready for it. Now J-Rup takes a powerful shot behind Mosey. And it's cash money.
2-0 lead now for Ohio Northern. A great shot from J-Rup, very powerful. Mosey just unable to get himself turned on that one. 2:02 on the clock. Ohio Northern looking to close this series as they now hold a 2-goal lead.
They have all the momentum in their hands as Mosey doesn't get the best touch off of the wall. Empty wins it over Mystic. It's now Dino pinches middle. Empty pops it up. Dino to J-Rup. He's not gonna go for it though.
I'm surprised J-Rup didn't turn on the ball there, but nonetheless,
Ooh.
it almost works out anyway. Empty with almost no boost. Almost finds the net. It's now Mystic gonna clear it away. He's got to try to do something for his team.
Ooh, good pass there to Dino. You got it.
Another passing play for this Ohio Northern offense. As they hold a 3-goal lead with 1.5 minutes to go, it is looking really good.
They drew Mosey in so well there on that pass. Mosey didn't know if he was gonna shoot it or pass it. Ended up guessing wrong.
Now a kickoff that goes heavily in Ohio Northern's favor, but Mystic gonna have full possession of the ball in the air here. Gets a reset.
Oh, wow.
Over to Crib. It's a good 50 to demo from Crib, but Tiffin's still unable to find anything. Now Dino gonna clear that one away. Tiffin's gonna get desperate here. They don't have any more chances. They need 3 goals in a minute.
A very hard task to ask, and for a game of 3s and a 1s game, it will be pretty easy. But for a 3-on-3 against this ONU defense that has looked a lot better after a couple games, maybe it was a warm-up for them.
It has looked so much better. I feel like the highlight of this series for them has been those passing plays and just keeping pressure offensively. Mosey looking for a shot. It's under 1, but Empty gets the save. Ohio Northern looking to host a shutout here in Game 6. J-Rup up on the ball, gonna look to add one more. Goes mid, Empty's up, gets 50'd. Another shot at target as the bump came through. But still, Tiffin not allowing any more goals, but they're also not scoring any.
And that might do it here for Game 6 with that clear out. Not a lot of time to get even 1 on the board, let alone 3.
And Ohio Northern has done it.
Oh, that would have been a really cool pogo to end it.
It was a very close start to this series. Remember, it was tied at 2. Tiffin gave them a fight, but in the end, Ohio Northern.
Will they let this drop is the real question.
Yeah, they finally do. Ohio Northern will take down Tiffin in 6. What a great series from the boys.
It was a really good series. I mean, they had a couple back and forth overtime games, and as soon as ONU just found their stride, they managed to get a couple goals early, and they just held on to it every single time. They made quick work of it. Empty got the MVP. He had 2 assists, 2 saves, went 1 for 2 on shooting. But man, another good series by ONU as they move on to next week with a lot of good momentum in their hands.
Yeah, they're going to have, I'm sure, a few tougher matchups coming up, but they've played very well to start the season. This was a great win over Tiffin. Looked close at times, but they were able to pull it out in the end.
Well, that's going to do it for this stream. ONU wins in 6. Thank you all for watching and see you next time.
See ya!
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lions gonna come. The birds have just begun.